Your wish is my command. Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and PirateSoftware is still in the news because people are bringing up that this man is a cheater. By that, I don't mean in the romantic sense. I don't even know if this man has a girlfriend or not. I'll be honest, I could care less. But they said this man cheats at video games. He put an Elon Musk. He's not a real gamer, or he fakes being an expert gamer. There we go. Anyone can be a real gamer. All right, it doesn't take much to be a real gamer. But being an expert gamer, now that takes dedication, too much time. All right, you can put it into anything else and probably get more out of it than becoming like pro Stardew Valley player. All right, I know how to farm. So all of this started whenever Atrioc, out of everyone, I'm gonna be honest here, I thought Atrioc would be like the last person to respond to any kind of drama. I thought he was one of those drama-free people, but I see he's all about it. All right, you just can't judge a book by its cover because this man made the weirdest, just little offhand remark about PirateSoftware. All right, the man didn't even talk about his World of Warcraft gameplay. This man said, "I think PirateSoftware cheated at animalwell." Yes, Dunkey's game.
I watched his animalwell playthrough. Okay, I watched the whole thing, but it was on second monitor. And I liked the video. And I remember thinking in the video, I was like, damn, he's fucking good at puzzles, man. I was like, if I was doing this, I'd be fucking stuck. That's what I remember thinking. Okay? And then during this drama, I'm like reading some of the comments on this WoW drama, and somebody offhandedly mentioned that he faked it. That he like looked up a guide, that he like fucking was clearly like he says things that happen before he gets there, and he like I don't know if that's true, but I rewatched some part of the video, and with that knowledge, it looked so much different to me. So I'm not saying anything. This is not, I don't know. All I'm saying is I wish someone smarter than me could look into it. I wish someone smarter than me that knows animal better than me could check.
So obviously, we already know that Atrioc isn't the brightest person out there, so we already know the smartest person here is whoever's on Reddit that did all the research for me. Because I was going through and people were basically pointing out that, yeah, there is some weird stuff going on in the animalwell gameplay, because he was supposed to be playing the game blind, right? He was supposed to be like not know anything. It's fine if you want to look up a guide on your first playthrough. No one said you couldn't, but again, this man likes to tout himself as this genius beyond man. This man, I swear to God, if he had enough money, he'd become basically Elon Musk 2. Not 2.0, there will be zero improvements. He will literally just become Elon Musk with the number 2 behind it. Just like if you had the Switch and the Switch 2, except for the Switch 2 was literally the exact same as the Switch 1. It just had a 2 at the end of it. But yeah, PirateSoftware wanted to make it seem like he was figuring out these puzzles in animalwell by himself. He would always somehow get these like genius brain blast moments from Jimmy Neutron every time he conveniently looked away from the screen for like a couple minutes. He would look away and be like, oh my God, I got it, boys. You see the trigonometry of this whole entire puzzle. You just gotta show it up your ass, and then that's how you unlock the fucking door. I'm like, this is one of the more blatant things that he did right here, which he was stuck on this puzzle, right? He was stuck on the puzzle for like a good 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this man had a damn come into Jesus moment. This boy had the damn Holy Ghost up in his body telling him the answers to the puzzle. This man hit a damn, wait a minute, I just had a brain blast. By gods, it was just this easy. Like, this man's brain just expanded on fucking stream, and he instantly figured it out.
Wait a minute. Wait. It's the lengths. It's the lengths. This is 4 blocks wide. This is 4 blocks wide. This goes in the top left. I'm not insane. I'm not insane. No. I'm not. I haven't gone insane. That isn't true.
Now you guys are thinking, well, he looked at this little image on the wall straight, and as you can see, he screenshotted it and he put it inside of, you know, a screenshot with the other codes and stuff, and that's how he figured it out. Whenever that's not how you're supposed to figure it out at all. It makes no sense. There's actual parts of the game you have to go through to get how these codes work, right? There's no way he would get the answer just by looking at it, twitching his finger. I don't know, maybe the boy was playing with the click. I don't know, maybe that's how he plays with his girlfriend or whatever. That boy hit that damn spaz. The damn Holy Ghost entered his damn body. But that's not how you get the answer at all, by waggling your little fingertip at the damn screen and be like, oh, there it is, there it is. A commenter linked a video and then pointed out that basically you do all kinds of secret tasks in the world to uncover bits of the Unicode character, which then forms a map when put together using the poster he stood in front of and went, aha. You would never know to use that poster as a guide to put the pieces of the code together unless you had all 8 of them. He only had 4. It's a dead giveaway. He's skipping to the solution without even having all the pieces to come to that conclusion. I would delete my channel at this point. I agree. Unlike other streamers that actually played through animalwells with the community, which took them weeks to figure out this one puzzle, it took the literal community of people that played animalwells to figure out this puzzle that this man twitched his finger at and figured out. Like every other streamer that's like saw this clip, they were like, what? You cannot figure it out like that. Like you just cannot.
Outer Wilds was glaringly obvious because he was looking at his phone. It was so obvious that I thought it was like surely he wouldn't do that, right? But in this game, it's glaringly obvious because he's trying to have the world believe that he blindly solves every ending, even the secret developer fourth wall breaking ending that it was solved by the community after like. Was it weeks? It was a long ass fucking time, considering they were all at it.
This man legitimately thinks he is better and smarter than the community of people, multiple human beings, multiple manpower, brain power at that, figuring out this one puzzle. This man's like, oh no, the tens of thousands of people that played this within the first couple of weeks of the game coming out, and you know it took them about them near a month to figure it out. I did it within a day. Actually, a few minutes. Actually, I just twitched my finger and the answer was right there in front of me the whole time. Doesn't even want to reveal, you know, his magic trick of how he figured it out. It was just, oh no, it looked like a maze. You figured that out, really? You figured that out all by yourself? Well, please show us your work. We need to see your work of how you figured that out. Other than, oh, I put the things together and they looked really. So somehow it took a community of people weeks to figure out the poster was needed for a puzzle. They were all playing blind, by the way. These people had no idea the poster was needed for anything. But you just figured that out without even thinking about it. That was just a damn brain fart to you. On your first blind playthrough, by the way, he was blindfolded. He didn't know what was going on. The man was just thinking outside of the damn box. As you boys can see, it's not that hard to cheat, all right? I didn't figure this out by myself. I went to damn Reddit, all right? There was other people that had the time of the day to do all this, and I said, hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and steal this. And you know what? I'm playing with it. As you guys see, what you gonna call me out for? Using Reddit? Come on. It's not that hard to be like, hey, I'd rather just figure it out right now instead of waiting until later. If you don't mind spoilers, who cares? But this man touts himself as this big boy genius, when in reality, the man's a dumbass. I don't know how this man got a job at Blizzard, some security analyst, whatever, other than, you know, his dad worked there and, you know, daddy, you know, got him a little narcissistic job. He probably was pushing papers the whole time, getting coffee for people. He was basically an overpriced coffee machine because I don't know where this man gets any of his quote-unquote intellect from at this point. He didn't even have the full set. He didn't even have the full code and he was trying to figure it out. This man is fucking retarded. He was like, I'd rather skip literally half the game. There were portions of the game he didn't even get to yet, and somehow he was trying to figure out this code that you would have no way of figuring out until you got near the end of the game. And he not only was called out just for the animalwell gameplay, that could have been, you know, a little fluke. Maybe he did Google something. That's all right. Maybe he did Google something and he made it seem like, oh no, I've just figured it out. All right, that's fine. We can all look past that, but Then people started looking to his gameplay of other games he played, like Outer Wilds, and somehow this man would be stuck on puzzles for, you know, a couple minutes to like maybe an hour, and then he would pick up his phone, obviously look at it, stare at it for quite a while, and then be like, oh, I got it. Okay, so you gotta do it like this. And he wouldn't be like, oh no, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna watch a guide on this. No, he would just make it seem like, oh no, I figured it out within the split second I looked at my phone.
I think it is the way that it works.
Huh. You just needed some time to think.
I'm gonna try it. I'm trying when we get there. And if that's the case, then I can use that for other things in the future. Come on. I want to test the thing. I want to test the thing.
Ingenious.
If I look away from it now, it's still there. The camera works. We can pause it to stay in place permanently because we're looking at it. Technically. That portal no longer moves. A little too early.
649.52 is more blatant.
Little too early. Just a tad.
There's no way that he would be this blatant about it, though, right? Like, he's clearly looking at his phone right now. There's no way he would go from that and just instantly solve it. Like, you would at least fake trying to figure it out for another minute or two, right? Like...
Oh, is it still too early? Oh, damn. It might actually still be too early. Oh, wait. There it is. Come on.
So you guys may be thinking, well, maybe he just figured that out, you know, within the split second. You know, he had a whole brain blast, you know, a real Jimmy Neutron moment right there. Well, Redditors, the people that they are, if we can call them that. I'm just playing. All right, please, I'm sorry. But Redditors decided, you know what? I'll explain to you what happened. This man blatantly cheated because there's zero way he would get that. First off, major spoiler for anyone that hasn't played the game. We're going to skip past this. It's literally just a spoiler warning, all right? He's looking for a quantum warp that gets you into the Ashes Twin project, which, in my opinion, is the hardest puzzle in the game because the game gives you virtually no information other than a couple extremely vague hints. There's a teleporter in one of the pillars next to the bridge that you have to be standing on at a specific time in order for it to work. The thing is, there's no explanation or looking around or any testing involved with Pirate's discovery method. He just goes directly to the spot and weirdly assumes he's too early, as going to the corner of the bridge is a very YouTube tips and tricks type of method for getting in. Yes, this man on his blind playthrough, by the way, if you guys look, whenever Destiny's watching the video of PirateSoftware actually playing Outer Wilds, it is literally him doing a quote-unquote blind playthrough whenever you can blatantly see the man cheating. Again, no one cares if you want to figure out the puzzle by Googling it. No one cares at all. I have done it on stream plenty of times whenever I'm just like, all right, I don't give a fuck anymore. I just want to learn how to do this so I can get to the next part of the game. No one cares. No one cares. But don't be out here acting like, oh no, boys, this is a blind playthrough. Obviously, I got a notification on my phone. One of my ferrets got loose. They're out and about right now on a little shopping spree with my credit card. Right? This man is legitimately, blatantly lying for no reason. He has no legitimate reason. If he said this is a playthrough, but I will be cheating if I feel like I can't figure out the puzzle, again, he will still have the same amount of viewers. This is straight up just narcissism. This is narcissism. He wants people to believe he is this man beyond gamers' comprehension that can just figure out puzzles without even playing the game. This is basically the attitude that got PirateSoftware alienated by all other Twitch streamers. Click this video right here to find out why no one wants to stream with PirateSoftware anymore. But boys, other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.